Oh, this kind of looks different.
Yo, what up, Sushi
Hi.
Squad?
I'm very shiny. We
are farmers.
Boo! I can't complete
Sorry,
a thought.
My bad. That's on me. I was out of line. It won't happen again.
I think we're in one of the best parts of an anime ever.
I agree.
Dare I say?
I agree.
Dare
dude.
I say?
I agree. There's a lot going on. A lot of information happening. Shout out to our patrons.
Yes.
A lot of information was given. So I know all you guys. So
this came out in 2014. That was lit.
It's pronounced
Rayleigh?
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's pronounced Rayleigh.
Rayleigh.
But I'm gonna say Raleigh. I'm just kidding. I just like triggering you guys. No, Rayleigh. It's pronounced that. Also, the breakdown of the celestial dragons. So basically, they created the world government, which was founded 800 years ago. Which I know was, and this was also brought up. I know it's also has to do with what Robin's Island was like studying or researching, maybe.
But when they found the truth or something.
The world, So I know there's a connection there.
Dude, they didn't want people finding out the truth. What if it's like some stupid fucked up shit where they're not even like these like high beings, you know? Like they're just normal people that, just somehow got the upper hand, created the Marines, and now everyone's like just thinking that they're gods.
So like the Marines are their butlers, and I get that. Like they can call at any point. They if they bring in the admirals and shit, they can probably mop up all the pirates, right? I get that. But it still is like, why? How do they still hold power? Like I just think after such a long time.
It's like the elephant.
Yeah, it's like a
elephant in a chain.
Why do they still? Anyways. We'll figure all that out. The other cool thing that you guys broke down for us is the war that was mentioned. So the war that seems like it's going to unfold, if I read comments correctly, seems to be like it's going to be between Whitebeard and Blackbeard. I think because obviously Blackbeard has Ace, right? Ace is about to be executed. Whitebeard is not going to stand for that. Right, so that's gonna be, I think.
So the war amongst pirates, basically.
The war amongst like two of the strongest pirates, you know, like OGs, fucking, yeah.
What if this was like all a setup from the celestial dragons to keep people in place?
What's a setup?
Like, when you create divide amongst the pirates, it's like you can control them better. Because in the last episode, I was like, yo, like, if the pirates just, like, teamed up against maybe the dragons. I don't know. Maybe that's, like, kind of...
It does. I feel like the Marines are too strong. It doesn't even matter. I mean, I could be wrong. We haven't seen the full power of either the Marines or the pirates. But if I just, like... Bro, you remember how strong Aojiki was? Him, and that's just one admiral. I think there's what, 4 of them? 5? I don't know. There's like more than just him at that power.
But there's like...
No one could... Dude, he would have wiped up...
They give a feeling of like, we could change them. I don't know. I feel like not everyone on the Marines is gonna be staying on the Marines.
Or it's not like they're gonna leave the Marines, but I see what you're saying. It doesn't mean that they're going to like just follow the world government orders or I
like
agree.
Once the truth comes through, then there will be sides that need to be picked, and then they side with the pirates. But maybe like this divide amongst the pirates is to keep people in control. I don't know.
I mean, maybe in that context, I don't think we could lump all the pirates together. I think there are like bad pirates. There are good pirates. So it's not like side with the pirates. It's side with some pirates.
Okay.
Anyways,
well, I was just trying to think of like why that like the Whitebeard, Blackbeard, like how does that play in the world of like the bigger world, like the celestial dragons?
Well,
or is this just like a one-off thing that's like happening? Or is it part of like a bigger play? That's why I was like thinking.
Well, I feel like the war is internal. Like it's between the pirates. It actually isn't.
Like there was no influence by the celestial dragons at all.
I mean, that's hard to say, but like basically we know why Ace went after Blackbeard, right? We know that, and we know now what Blackbeard won that battle, and so Blackbeard is going to execute Ace, which Whitebeard is not going to allow.
Yeah, I feel like that's like pretty apparent. I'm just thinking, I'm just trying to predict maybe a possibility that this is all because of the celestial dragons.
Maybe. They also seem too dumb to be moving that many pieces ahead, but who knows?
Yeah.
If you are correct though, I think it would be like the warlords, right? Like the warlords are working for the government, which ultimately means the warlords are working for the celestial dragons as well. If you think about it.
But like, if they're smart enough to be like, oh, okay, like let's just use our force to do our bidding.
Yeah.
But under the guise of like the celestial dragons, you know?
Yeah.
You know how there's some people that are like that? They're not high above, but they're like in the middle and they just like manipulate in that sense.
Okay. Long intro, but that's because this is some of the, like how last episode ended was one of the best ways that a show has ended
the most
in a long
satisfying.
time. What do you think is going to happen now? That's what's hard to predict.
The celestial dragons are gonna do something.
I mean, they can't. They're. It's not like they have powers though.
Marines.
So are you saying you think they're gonna call the Marines?
They're gonna call the Marines maybe.
And like,
unless we nip this in the bud real quick. I don't know how.
Nah, dude. I don't think it's gonna happen because no.
He just punched it.
He just punched him.
Honestly, I think he should keep going.
Yeah, I think he should beat the brakes off him. Let's
beat
go.
The brakes. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Wow. That's pretty vivid. Dang. This drawing.
Oh, dude, no one.
Everyone's face.
I wonder if anyone has ever laid a hand on the celestial dragon in 800 years. Is Luffy the first?
I feel like maybe.
Based on this.
It needs more!
Dude, beat the fuck out of him, dude. He's probably so confused.
Dang, Zoro's ready.
Okay, so everyone thinks now the military is about to roll in, the government's about to roll in.
Oh, he was...
Let's fucking go, dude. He was...
Wait,
Zoro?
Is Hachi okay?
Let's go. They're all fucking ready for it, dude.
Oh, good thing Chopper's there to heal Hachi.
He doesn't even fucking move.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Damn, this is so clean.
The giant.
Oh yeah. Pause, sorry. One other thing that was called out that I'll just mention. I think you might have mentioned this, but the hockey that Rayleigh used that passed that dude out was it. We saw that when
the bull.
No, Shanks. When Shanks walked onto Whitebeard's boat and like all those guys like passed out, and we were like, was it just his aura or was it? They might have mentioned it then too, but anyways.
They said hockey, like they specifically said the word.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but based on the information that was provided from Patreon, like it is the same. So, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not like a devil fruit, is what that tells me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's a connection between this guy and Shanks.
Maybe they'll like dive deeper into what it actually is later on.
Yeah,
maybe
for
Luffy
sure.
will have the same thing. I expect him to have the same thing. The hockey. Like, I feel like the greatest of greats should have hockey energy. Right?
Yeah. So, like, you think Gold Roger also
maybe, yeah.
had it. Yeah.
Kind of like in Hunter x Hunter when they introduce, like, later on.
Yeah.
What is that energy, you know?
Nen.
Yeah, and then Ren.
Damn. Y'all don't stand a chance, dude. He said fire while blowing fire. That alone is impressive.
Dude. Jeez. That should have hurt more. Whoa.
Whoa. I hope you brought your raincoats. There's something corny like that.
Oh my gosh. If you were a superhero, you would say
That'd be
some
so
corny
cheesy.
stuff. Here we go.
No way, dude. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh nice, Robin. Damn, he's sipping coffee.
Oh. Justice. He took his money. Baddies. Nice. Whatever.
Somebody better
Yeah,
slap
fuck him
this
up.
fool up. I don't think they'd be able to hear her if she's underwater.
It was like.
Look at this, everybody's like, dude.
Yeah, they're into it.
And he's just a fucking kid, dude.
Loopy.
Of course. I'll go.
I've been guessing Loopy like
Zoro.
probably like the last.
I was gonna say Nami!
Woo!
Dude, I was gonna say Nami. I don't know why I didn't.
Whoa.
Dude, this is one of the coolest.
Yeah. She needs to utilize that
She
more.
consistently kills people more than anyone else, maybe other than Zoro.
From behind, forward, backwards.
Guard the mermaid at all.
Oh. Will he kill someone just by landing on him? Him? Ew. Yes.
Yes.
Fuck him up.
Yes. Dude, how crazy is that though? Usopp, out of all people, only Luffy and Usopp have laid hands on a celestial dragon.
He laid his butt on him. Yeah. Where's the key?
Dude, I love his VA.
Whore.
Dude, the bear looks sick. I bet you he's hella strong. I think I'm gonna like this character a lot, just because he's Levi's VA. He has to be a badass.
Law.
Trafalgar! I'll say law. I like him too.
That's the one that might be evil. Probably evil. Dude, fuck her up, man.
Shoot him. Yes!
Honestly, yeah.
Nice.
Someone fuck her out, dude.
Please,
She's
someone.
annoying.
Who is it gonna be? Sanji?
Dude! Hockey!
Hockey!
By Luffy! Boo! What did I say? Or is it by the other guy?
Oh, it's
Damn
either
it.
Rayleigh or... No, but
Maybe
it
it is
looked like
Rayleigh.
it came from Luffy. If you're right, that's gonna be... You're so smart. That's why I married you. Was it Luffy?
It has to be Ray. Fuck, how do you say his name?
Ray Lee. It
Yeah,
was Ray Lee.
damn it.
And the giant. Let's go. They're like,
Whoa.
all right. Like,
This entrance is crazy.
I'm done being your guys' pet. Wait.
The fucking entrance.
Does everyone know who he is too? Dude, this is crazy. This is like the biggest entrance of a character we've seen in the show yet.
Wow.
He was gonna get sold just to...
He's just playing around.
Dude, he reminds me of Jiraiya.
Okay, can you help with the call?
That's crazy. He wanted to get sold
Money.
as a slave just to steal.
No
He got off the
collar.
collars off.
Yeah.
Oh, he can control it, so he's passing out all the guards.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay, this is like next level OP. This is... Oh my god!
Next.
I've been waiting to meet you. Yeah, I was wondering if anyone would recognize the straw hat from Shanks. Like,
Maybe.
someone like Rayleigh or, you know, someone from the past, I guess, like from the Whitebeard crew or whatever. If they see Luffy, are they going to be like, I know that hat?
Right? That guy's head is really big.
Yeah, what the hell? That guy... That's what I'm curious too. I think we're gonna meet someone new. This guy is...
His eyebrow.
He's interesting.
あの一族の血はどうなっとるんだ情報では麦わら一味に加え海賊ユースタスキャプテンキッドと仲間数名さらにトラファルガーローとその仲間数名主犯格は当然天竜人に危害を加えたモンキー D ルフィと
Naturally.
ご安心なすって
So this is someone on the same level as Aokiji. Fuck, I'll be honest. It might be Aokiji or it might be Aokiji.
Aokiji.
Aokiji
like
sounds better.
Tokyo Ghoul. I think it's Aojiki.
Aokiji.
ミスターとフラミンゴあんた
Oh.
今
He's still alive?
もう店の信用も失ったしあのロズワード一家のことだディスコおめえにやるよその店はだからもう俺のとこにかけてくるんじゃねえ
Damn.
This is evil.
I feel like he's a true bad guy.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, Don Flamingo. He's a warlord.
ディスコ君白ひげ海賊団 VS 桜花七部会
Oh, because Blackbeard. Oh shit, so that's the war. It's not even just Blackbeard. Because
Versus-
I think because Blackbeard became a warlord because he replaced Moria. No. Because Kuma showed up to tell Moria that
he's gonna
he replaced
replace
Don Flamingo. I mean,
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Damn, they're moving kind of slowly because now we're like already thinking who's gonna replace Moria. But yeah, Crocodile. So they were still trying to fill in that seat.
Right, but it was Blackbeard.
Yes.
So now Blackbeard is a warlord,
Yes.
and now Whitebeard. It's Whitebeard versus the warlords.
Yes. Because
That's
Blackbeard's
fucking-
part. Yeah.
That's insane. That's actually insane. Hold on one second. Let's look. I think this is worth it. So we had a Sushi Squad member send us a visual breakdown of like the characters, and I just oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I just don't want to mess this up. So shout out to Marty, by the way. But like it's this full on like org
They
chart.
created a chart.
But it's up to what we know. So like there's a lot of question marks and stuff, but I just want to double check. Okay, so the 7 warlords. Yeah, Don
Yes,
Flamingo.
Blackbeard's part of it.
Yep. Moria, Kuma, and Mihawk. Okay, so we only know 5 of them right now, of the 7 warlords. And then, we must have been introduced to one of the admirals, that guy that we just... Oh, it's Aokiji. Aokiji, yeah. Okay. Right? Because he wasn't... Yeah, so that guy that we were just introduced to is probably on Aokiji's level.
What's his name again?
It was Kuza, or... I thought it started with a K. And that is, Sengoku. So he's the fleet admiral.
The one with the
this guy, yeah.
Kizaru is it?
Kizaru. Yeah, we haven't been, that's not on here. And this was just sent to us a couple days ago. So, wow. So how this is being broken up is like, bro, it's really going to come down to the 4 emperors versus the Marines. So it's, or like the 5 elders, it's kind of split up. Like if you look at it, the 4 emperors versus the 5 elders.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know the 5 elders, but like we know that the Marines and the warlords and Cypherpole is underneath them. So it's like the world government, right? And then versus the pirates. That's crazy. This is really helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, but this is like, I mean, most of you are like probably in favor of us doing stuff like this so that we don't miss anything and we comprehend everything.
Yes.
Or try to. And it makes it more exciting.
It is all making more sense now.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we were first like introduced to all this, it was so hard to understand like the elders, like the freaking, like the titles and
hierarchy and org charts and corporate structure's never been, a fun thing to comprehend. But now that it's being pieced together, it's pretty fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Isn't that right? Yo, I need to know how strong Whitebeard is. Like, can he hold his own versus fucking warlords? A bunch of them? Is this a full-on buster?
I know, the buster call.
Is this yeah.
Why so worried? Why so worried?
This guy's gonna be a...
Why so worried? I'm glad that Hachi didn't die. Why do I feel so safe with this man?
Yeah, dude. Rayleigh the goat. I mean, I would trust him.
He's like, I trust him.
Yeah. Because he's already removed 2.
Yeah.
So this isn't like a well-known thing, I guess. Or at least Zoro doesn't know about it. Robin probably does. What the fuck is this guy not able to do?
The red wire, the blue wire! No one looks concerned. I mean, amongst the pirates.
He's like, I got the keys, but she's already freed. Imagine she died.
Boo! Why would you say that?
He's so mysterious.
Who the fuck is this dude? He's so cute. I think we all should leave now.
Whoa.
Robin?
Let's go Luffy.
The one time I
don't say Luffy. Yippee!
No!
Wait, pause. Question for chat. Chat. Is she cooked or what?
Boo, you
Okay.
that.
I know. I'm joking. Okay. Rayleigh, we know was Gold Roger's right-hand man. Gold Roger. Well, I guess I can say Rogers because apostrophe S, like it was his right-hand man. You know what I mean? And he was in custody of someone who was reporting to Don Flamingo, who was a warlord working for the military, right? I know that was a lot of things. Is Rayleigh not like one of the most sought after people by the government? You would think he would be, right? Because of Gold Rogers being who he is, the king of the pirates.
Yeah.
So I wonder, or do people not know? Maybe like when they captured him, they just don't know who he was. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but you know, with the government.
What do you mean captured by who?
Huh? Like he was just captured, right, by Discomon.
Yes.
He was about to be sold as a slave. And we saw Discomon on the phone. Discomon was working for Don Flamingo, who was a warlord who works for the military. Long story short is like, wouldn't he be like, hey, we got Roger's right-hand man we have. But I don't know. Is he not a bigger deal? You know, like why isn't the military after Rayleigh? Because if that were the case and they captured him, they would be like, hold him there. We're coming to get him.
I mean, they capture and sell pirates here. So I guess it's just like, oh, they got captured. So like,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they're behind bars, it's like the same thing, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Just curious. Dauntless men. See, that has to be a reference to Shanks. Oh!
Dark King. Dude, this guy seems so cool.
No!
I mean, that's true.
So hockey doesn't affect strong people.
Surprised it didn't work on Usopp. Just kidding. Oh, they don't know. Okay. Oh.
Let's fucking go! Is he gonna come out here and just kill everybody? I hope he does. Honestly, it's not like the Marines are bad guys, so... But... Oh!
Oh, the three!
Dude, don't tell me what to do. Dude, these three look so cool together!
This is like, they're just like fighting over. He's not gonna...
Don't... Got it!
Yeah, dude!
Oh, that's cool. They're gonna come in handy later, I bet. Okay.
Oh!
Gravity, that's like pain, dude!
Room. Whoa! Wait, but he's... Oh, wait. Wait! That's weird! What?
Wait, sorry, pause. I need to see, what was tattooed on his hands? Does it say death? Hold on.
Probably.
Yeah, death on his hands, dude. That's fucking clean. I might have found my newest favorite character.
Dude, if only you didn't tattoo like your hands, you probably would have done the same thing.
No, dude, I'm not getting death tattooed on my hands. What the hell? I'm a fucking anime reactor, dude. I'm a YouTuber, bro.
R-E-A-C-T. React! You should put react.
No. For anyone that doesn't know, it says optimism.
It's just say react. R-E-A-C-T.
I'll get anime tattoos though, but not the word death. So what the fuck is his power, dude? That guy was alive, but he was holding his head. He's still holding his head.
Room.
かと思った
I
Look at his neck.
やっぱりお前行かれてやがるぜ
Dude, that's so sick.
Dude, is that Admiral gonna show up?
I can't wait.
Scared.
This is gonna be so cool if he does. Nice. Dude, this is gravity. So
Magnet?
yeah, or it's magnet.
キルキコ大将キザルの到着はまだかは間もなくとは思いますが
Oh my god, I love this show right now, dude. Yeah, please, I want to know more about this.
This poor guy.
思ったより数が
He's
多
so
いな
dizzy. I would just close my eyes.
てめえのが一番変だろ
Yeah, says the guy who can stretch.
King. To be continued.
Fucking hell, dude. This actually is getting better and better.
Dang.
This is actually getting better and better. I'm so pumped that we're going to be watching this.
Yes.
Double drops 3 times a week.
Yes.
Starting in a couple of weeks, you guys. Mid-June. Spread the word, mid-June. Reminder, Patreon, reminder, I will make a post, but we are taking one mental health week off every quarter. So every 3 months, we're taking 1 week off. So for us, that's coming up the first week of June. All right, you guys? So letting you guys know now, I will make a post on Patreon. But then when we come back is when the fire starts. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool. Also, Bleach become double drops and Boruto becomes double drops.
Yes.
So we are... Wait.
And JoJo.
And JoJo. Wait, are all double drops? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boruto, JoJo, Bleach. But twice a week.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. But this show, god damn, is good. I love both of these pirates, and I can't decide who I like more. That's literally pain, though. That's pain. And I know some of you are like,
I just want to know
don't
more
compare to Naruto.
what he did. Like, they said that he, like, hurt civilians.
Listen,
or maybe I read
sometimes
that
sacrifices must be made, you know?
Gosh.
Orochimaru had to kill a lot of people for the greater good.
You're a bad man.
I'm really fucking pumped about what's happening right now, y'all.
Yeah.
I really am. So I feel like I have no idea what Law's ability is, though.
Yeah,
His
that's weird.
Double fruit. He created
it seems
a bubble.
Like it has to be within the area, and he can like switch things.
Or
Maybe
like
manipulate.
Or can he... It's like he can break the laws of like physics within that bubble. Or like, you know...
Law. His name is Law.
Holy shit, there. Am I cooking or what? No, I don't know, but yeah. I don't think he switched things though, right? Because it's not like he had something in his hand.
He switched a cannonball with the guy's head.
Oh, so the body had the head on it? I missed that part. I thought I thought he used his sword to cut his head off, but then caught his head.
No, but his face was still alive.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like, he can, within that bubble, he can kind of do things that doesn't make that...
I don't know, boo!
Tell me the answers.
This is my first time watching too!
Give me the answer. How do you not know this?
Stop yelling at me!
Sorry. I'm pretty hyped.
You need to chill.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. We're 4 weeks ahead over on Patreon. You guys are amazing. Patreon, you guys are amazing. You allow us to do this as a job, and we'll never forget that, which is why I hope you guys are going to be excited in the coming weeks and coming months, because putting a lot of effort into all of the things and just listening to feedback, reading your comments, all of it. Thank you guys. Stay up and stay blessed. See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
You never wanna pick up. You never wanna do